Hi, I'm Lisa from Naturally, and I'm going to show you a few helpful hints on how to make your scented garland from your kit that I'm hoping that you bought from us on a website or from somebody else. Right, so here is the garland almost complete. Yeah, we've got that much left to finish, and I'm going to show you just some hints of how to put it together and how to make your garland nice and full. Right, you've got your center bit in between the hearts, which is, I'm using French chambray fabric. Now I just cut them up. You will get these pieces. I'll show you what you get in your pack. You'll get different pieces of fabric, rosebuds, ivory, pink, your wooden buttons, small hearts, large hearts, your hemp rope. Now we sell this in 6mm, 3mm, and 1.5mm. This one's quite small, but it makes a lovely added texture. You will also get your ribbons. All different types, depends on which pack you buy. So, I'll show you how to make your knot to begin with, and it is literally just a knot. Yeah, you make a knot at both ends, and then you're going to put the rest on. You're going to add the rest on. You will get a needle and thread as well, because you can quite easily sew your buttons on. That's what I've done. Another idea is you can glue buttons on or sew them onto your ribbon. So you find your center, and you can make a nice piece for the center, a little bit larger than the others, and then work to the outside. Now back to our filler. So you've got the chambray strips. If you set everything out first, cut your fabric into strips about 5 inches long, half an inch to an inch wide, depending what design you want. So then you're going to add those to your hemp rope. Now you put your hemp rope down, your fabric face down, and in order to get that nice full effect, making a knot sounds easy, but in order to have the nice full effect, you want to have a crossover. So if you take your fabric and put it face down and bring the top to the bottom left and the bottom to the top left, and just pull it through. Find your end, pull that through. That will go from right to left. And if you do that same motion again, top to left, bottom to left, and pull through, you will get the same effect. Now if you want those to go all the way through, that's what you'll get. You push them together and it will go all the way through. But if you want a nice full effect, you're going to have to make that knot differently. So if you've made a mistake, you can easily push that down, tighten it, and just separate it, and then go back with your next fabric and do it the opposite way. So this one, you're going to take your bottom and put that up to the left, and take your top and bring that down over to the left and pull that through. And then that will make the fabric go from left to right. And you can see that that is completely opposite. Push that over, just slide it over, and now tighten your knot, and you've got a nice X. And pull this one down, and you can see how it fills it out. Now if I do one more for you, again, face down, top to the left, bottom over to the left, pull it down through, and that will go this way, and pull it over next to the other one, and then you can see it filling out. Yeah? So you can use the fabrics that we've got in the kit, or we've got loads and loads of other fabrics on the website that you can purchase and add to them. Now, what you want to do with your hearts is you're going to take either scissors, anything that's 5 mil. Take your scissors, take a skewer, take a nail, knitting needle, anything that's right around 5 mil. And that's going to make a hole about that size. Anywhere around that size is fine. If it's a little larger, a little smaller, doesn't matter. The only thing that you really have to be concerned about is that you don't go too close to the edge. So you want to make your hole about 8 mil down from the top. I'm just going to use the scissors today. And if you take and just push it through, the soap's soft enough, and then just turn the scissors or your skewer or your knife, go in the back side, do the same, and then clear it off. You can see it makes a nice hole, really easy. Just clean your scissors and you're ready for your next step. Now there's a couple of different ways you can do this as well. I'll show you one way, and it ends up giving you this effect. Or you can tie it on, which is what I've chosen for this garland. You can tie it on and it gives you the knot effect at the top. Now I've left this heart undecorated, which you can do too. You don't have to decorate every single heart. Like this one here, we've just put a simple rose on. This one here, we made quite busy. Right, so you take your ribbon. This is for your alternative. This is not for the ones that I've got here, but just another helpful hint, other ideas. Fold your ribbon in half and then just thread it through. And then once you've got that through, separate it, push your other ends through, and pull it tight. And that gives you a nice finish at the front. So it's completely up to you which type of finish that you want. I'll leave that over there in case you want to see that. And for the heart that I've chosen, I'm going to finish with a pink heart. This will be my last heart on this garland. You thread it through, just like you would thread a needle. Simple. Even up your ends. And then just make a standard knot. Hold your ends together. Have the flat part of the knot go to the front. And then tighten it up. So there's your two choices. They both look very similar, so it is completely up to you. You design it, you choose. And now the hemp rope, you can see, if you untwist that hemp rope, it will separate into the 3 strands, and then it'll go straight back. So you're not harming it at all. So open it up, thread your ribbon through, just push it through, pull it down to where you want it, and then again make a simple knot at the top. Pull it tight and pull it down to the hemp. That won't come out. And then you want to cut your tops. I make them uneven so that you can see both tops. And I always keep my bits and pieces that are left over because you can glue them on. You can always design with them. And then fray the ends because that gives it a bit more of a vintage Victorian effect. And that's what I've done with all the edges. Just gives it a bit more of a design. Right, now, when you're choosing your rosebuds to decorate, I'm going to use, where's my sample? That's what we want to end up with. And so I want to choose small, and I try to use small rosebuds on the smaller hearts. And the easiest way is, it's just really simple. Push the stem, hold the base of the rosebud and push the stem through. And then just move it up. And obviously keep, be aware of your sides. So you don't want to go too close to the sides or too close to your hole. Push it through the soap. And then the other two on the other side. And it's decorated. It's gorgeous. And then you can add the rest of your chambray ribbon, which is you can use any fabric, really. I mean, the chambray is French, it's 100% cotton, it's gorgeous, you can see it all here. We sell that on the website, as well as all the other bits and pieces that I've shown you. If you want to hang this up when you're done, you just have a simple knot at the end, and you put it through your hook or a nail, and you can separate all those ends. Here's the end, how it would come, and then you knot that, and when you fray that out, just gives it a bit more character. And if you want any of the extra bits and bobs, by all means go on the site, have a browse. It's www.naturally.co.uk, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and don't forget, you're the designer.